You see, by the rivers of Babylon, where we sat down, and when we wept, when we remembered the days of Zion. You see, the very wicked people that took us into slavery and captivity requested from us a song. But how can we sing the Lord's song in this miserable place? So Lord, let the words of my mouth and the deep meditations of my heart be acceptable in your sight. And let my worship rise even unto the throne room, and let my praise rise like an aroma into your nostrils. And Lord, may my words rest in power. You see, we have not come to jump in vain, and we have not come to shout in vain. We have not gathered in the names of men and in the names of titles. We have gathered in the name of Yahweh, the one who was, who is, and is to come, our soon and coming King. You see, when kings gather, there shall be only one king. When lords gather, there will be only one Lord. And Stoneboy is not here, but when gods gather, there will be only one God, who is Lord and King over all, in all, working his master plan. There may be many plans, but only the plan of the master matter. And if only you will learn to worship him with a clean heart, then very soon your life will matter. You just have to sit at his feet and worship like Mary, and don't murmur and complain like Martha. You see, the plans God has for you are taller than one matter. It is this God that can do things that you cannot configure. Our God is so deep a mystery for you to decipher. It doesn't matter the watch you're wearing, whether G-Shock or Casio or Rolex, Jesus still controls the time. It doesn't matter the food you eat, whether pizza or shawarma, Jesus is still the bread of life. It is not about your fasting, because I know somebody who fasted till there was no answer, so they became furious, like Fast and Furious. You see, I have come to believe in the God that turns water into wine, that turns struggles into rejoicing, that turns pain into rejoicing. I have come to serve the God who rules over all. And I know that our sufficiency is not ourselves. Our fullness is not of ourselves. And we are never full of ourselves. We know the God that controls the times and seasons, the one who can off lights like ECG and connect like Nokia. You see, I serve a God that can make nothing out of plenty, that can make nothing out of the wisdom of men, that can make nothing of the flesh, that can make nothing of men that are rich in their heads and rich in their pocket. I have come to know a God that lifts people from the married clay. You see, my God uses little to make many. He has taught me that you can have all the players in the world and still lose like Chelsea. You see, you can be at the top, but if you lack to praise God, you will lose your place like us now. Before you realize, now we lose Basa. Oh, mind you. You see, you were top, but now you have lost your place. And another man is reigning over your city, Man City. You see, I have not come to give you bars. I have not come to give you punchlines. So skip it. Skip it. I came to worship a God that deserves to be worshipped. You see, left for the enemy alone, January wouldn't have begun in your life. February should have dealt with you that you will be heartbroken. In March, you were supposed to have nothing to parade. You should have died in April and never resurrected. You see, you should have lost your job in May so that May Day will be of no significance to you. The flood should have swept you in June and in July. In August, you shouldn't have gained admission. But God being so good, you have made it through to September, October, November, and now you are in December, child of God. I think it is time to lift up your hands and to praise God, for He is good. So lift up your hands, all ye gates, and be lifted up, you everlasting doors, that the King of Kings will come true. Who is this King of Kings? He is the Lord strong and mighty, the Lord mighty in battle. Put your hands up, people of God. Stand to your feet. Add a shout, even as we welcome the ministration of the man servant, the minister of God, Minister Ken.